Hello everybody and welcome to another Transformers knockoff review. In today's video, thanks to the team over at Toys, we're taking a look at the third Beast Alliance figure. Still makes me laugh that it says Fans Toys on there. I suppose these are toys for fans, I guess. The Beast Alliance with a, is it a Pterodon or a pterodactyl? It's the TB-03. Again, opted for that more simplistic box without the photography on. This is of course their take on an oversized, slightly recolored version of Terrorsaur. Let's crack him open. Whoop, and there we have him out of his plastic prison. Let's plonk him firmly on the ground. And first of all, let's cover some housekeeping, shall we? T-Man 978. You must all know T-Man, the most chilled guy on YouTube. Has some sort of Tarantino fetish for feet. He asked, can we see Airazor and Terrorsaur's feet basically transformed correctly? Because I'd had them in beast mode. Yeah, there we go. That's how they look. And yes, they do look much, much better. It was also pointed out to me by L2 Naku that the official transformation of Airazor has her hands going in before her feet. The instructions, if I'm reading them right, are pretty shocking. But it does have her hands going in afterwards. I know there's room. I will transform Terrorsaur as per those instructions. And it's rightfully pointed out that yes, you can indeed peg the wings in. I don't think this is battle damage. People are referring to it as battle damage. I think it's more kind of just dry brushing. Did I refer to it as battle damage? If I did, then I shouldn't have. But that's... I'm going for that as battle damage. I've got blueberry stains. I've been crushing some blueberries and I have washed my hands repeatedly and scrubbed them, and my fingers are actually stained from the blueberries. But hey, it's not the worst thing in the world, is it? But yes, this is Terrorsaur done in a much more kind of animation accurate colour scheme to what we got offered from Hasbro. I've been informed that the hands on these have been kept the same size as the originals. That's why they look small, so that we can use the original weapons. Nope, no, they are smaller than the 5mm pegs, so they've undersized the hands. The hands on these are actually smaller than what we get with the original figures, which is crazy. But my goodness me, he looks sublime, doesn't he? I think he might still be a bit too short, but I'll let you all make that decision for yourselves. The legs, this whole section here, the foot is plastic, but this is die cast and this is die cast. Don't know if you can hear, but yes, so he has a very strong foot base, and also love that this is covered as well. You could see the peg coming through with the original. I'm not too sure about those eyes though. Maybe it's something to do with the paint on them. Not overly evenly matched, are they? But until we get a masterpiece version of him, this is a darn good stand-in. Here we have him alongside Airazor and Primal. That's a good initial trio to start with. I don't have many Decepticons or Predacons in this size at the moment. That gives you an idea of how he fares. I think at one scene he was kind of a similar size to Megatron, but that just seems very big in my opinion. I think personally this does work and he does look good, especially when you compare him to the likes of Cheetor and Primal. See, now for me, that works exceptionally well. And because he's still in my office, TE01, to give you an idea of where he would fare on the MP scale. For those of you that own the Kingdom figures, that's Cheetor. To give you an idea of how they fare and how big this is in comparison to what would be his original version. Right, now, articulation. Head can look, come on, very stiff, the head. Oh, left and right. There is an up and down, but it is somewhat hindered by the shape of that neck. Shoulders can come all the way up and around, out to the side. There's an upper bicep rotation. Bend on the elbow. Spikes can be rotated. Little tiny wrists can pivot up and down. Waist can be rotated as well, though there is a little bit of hindrance. Clearance isn't amazing right there. Legs forwards, legs backwards, out to the side. There's an upper knee rotation. Bend on that leg, really nice deep bend. Pivot on the ankle due to the bird-like legs, and then ball jointed feet, nice and sturdy. Of course, there is articulation on the wings, although I do have them pegged in to his back at present, but it's just a really gorgeous kind of dynamic looking piece. Now I know there is a third party one of these in the works, done by the people that brought us that triple changing Age of Extinction version of Drift, but yeah, something about that. They managed to kind of capture the exact engineering from the show, which is insane. So really looking forward to that being released. But of course, I don't know whether it's going to be better than this guy. Don't know if the build quality is going to be better. We shall find out as time will tell. In terms of accessories, he comes with his gun, just the matte silver, no additional paint applications on that. And he does come with his planetary disc, the Sounds of Earth. And we've got the insignias on the back. Right, let's get him transformed up, remove his weapons. We want to unplug these wing pieces from the back panel, unplug the wing from the back panel and pop that up. You want to unplug the butt skirt, which allows this piece to rotate around like so. Got his nice little crotch flap there, that comes back down. Open the back panel and we can extend the torso piece. Come on. This is where I struggle the most with these, because they plug in so firmly on here. There we go. Right, we got it. Panic over. Hinge is gonna rock down. So that we've got all of this exposed torso piece. Now the neck piece here is incredibly hard to push back. The trouble is these tend to slide off these mushroom pegs. So you have to kind of open it right up and push it forwards as you bend it back. I don't think people had that sort of issue with the original. Yeah, so that's a smidge tighter than I would have liked, but after a little bit of working, that does in fact come through. And let's just sort out this, make sure this is down fully, make sure that this is going to line up with those tabs. This links in, this links in here. Head can come down like so and rotate around. The arms are going to rotate, so this comes up. Wrist is going to bend inwards, and we do have this little space behind his waist that allows for the fists to come in. Legs are going to rotate, so this is now at the front. It's going to come up. This is going to bend over like so. An arch on that chicken leg hinge. Rotate the foot around, and again there's a tab just in the inside here. Line that up, push and pop that in, and I like to rotate these around, and there we have Terrorsaur. Let's just straighten off these wing panels. Maybe just bring that down slightly on that hinge. There we go. Oh, I don't know if I popped that off. No, it's just my knee joint there. Got a little bit of pivot on those ankles. Love that dino head sculpt. Could still get this gun, I think, if we push the fists in a bit more. Might still be able to just put this on the wing if need be, he says. Sort of. We're going to go in there. Yeah, but it looks stupid. Nope. Nope, not for me. Not for me. Don't like weapons in the beast modes. But yeah, that's pretty nice. Nice big wingspan there. I like to have the neck down, but then you get this little void at the top there. Love that kind of big open jaw though, very kind of pelican-like. Got rotation on that head, up and down on that head as well, and then there's some up and down motion on the neck. You've got those points of articulation on the wings. You've got the ability to move the legs up and down at the knees. You've got this hinge on there, and you've got the ability to pivot those feet as well. Let's bring in some more of his comrades. And there we have him. I really wish he kind of came with a flight stand. It's about all that's kind of missing. I think that would kind of just top it off. But yeah, I like that a lot. We can bring in Primal there as well. Be very careful because this is my Takara Primal and he's broken. He's sheared in half at the waist. My KO one is fine though. There we go. It gives you an idea. Fairly decent size. Definitely kind of looks in keeping. I know the Masterpiece tend to stray away from those simplistic kind of ball joints, etc., and visible joints, but I think this is a very good, whether it be temporary or permanent. You know, it's a good Terrorsaur. Would have liked for him to be slightly bigger, but that's just me. In terms of squaring off against the likes of Primal, etc., spot on, isn't it? Absolutely spot on. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. I will try to respond to every comment. It's very, very busy here at the Collectables household at the moment. We're prepping for TF Nation. I've got lots and lots of stock coming in to sell, so I apologise if I don't get back to absolutely everybody, but I will try my best. I've included a link in the description below where these can be ordered at Sir Toys. If they don't have them in stock at Sir Toys, add them to your want list. If you don't know how the want list function works, I've also included a link hitting the information bar at the top here. That tells you how the want list function works on Sir Toys. It's an old video, but it still checks out. Until next time, for myself and the rest of the Collectables household, thank you all very much for watching. Goodbye.